E fala galera, beleza? Então, Ferreira aqui trazendo pra vocês mais um vídeo. E dessa vez galera, aqui nesse vídeo voltando com uma nova série aqui no canal de Red Dead Online, do lixo ao luxo. Eu já trouxe uma vez galera, não sei se vocês se lembram, eu trouxe com os trouxas do G e do N. Só que a gente teve um problema, a gente não pôde continuar a série, né? Mas então agora eu vou ver se faço sozinho um vídeo amigos, né? Vamos ver, vou colocar o nome da mesma personagem do GTA. Coloca aqui e vamos ir criando, né? Minha personagem do GTA, o nome dela é esse, né? Aparência. Deixa eu tentar fazer igual a minha do GTA. O tom de pele da minha é mais clarinha. Mas esse aqui, idade, eu coloquei, tinha colocado 18, né? Esporte atlético, né? Vou deixar magrinha. Vou deixar ela magrinha. Cor dos olhos, eu tinha deixado por 2. Sobrancelhas. Sobrancelha, deixa eu ver. Eu tô fazendo, galera, porque eu tô fazendo igual a minha antiga, né? Eu tinha deixado a minha antiga assim. Eu tô fazendo pelo... Eu peguei e literalmente, galera, apertando X eu personalizo. Eu peguei e fiz, eu gravei a minha personagem antiga, né, quando eu criei ela. Pra quando eu fosse fazer de novo, né? Eu não sou tão burro de tá... E tá vendo aqui, eu tô vendo aqui como é que é a criação dela, né? Tamanho dos olhos. Vamos criar. Aqui tá bom.
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot.
E a posição dos olhos mais para baixo.
It's a process, all right, but a necessary one.
Tamanho do nariz. Aqui, né? Formato do nariz, vamos ver como é que é o formato do nariz da boneca. Mais ou menos aqui. E a ponta do nariz aqui. Pronto. Vamos fazer a boca dela. Bora. A boca mais ou menos aqui. Posição da boca. Mas deixa mais pra cá. Formato do lábio superior engrossado. Do lado inferior mais ou menos aqui. E lábios. Aqui tá bom. Olha como é que ficou. Mandíbula toda pra cima. Aqui mais ou menos aqui. Aqui, vou jogar aqui, né? Ó. O perfil do queixo aqui. Aqui. Orelhas. Orelha aqui. E aqui. Fechou as orelhas. Bochechas. Bochechas. Mais ou menos aqui. E rosto mais ou menos aqui. Boa. Dentes. Vamos deixar um bonitão aqui, ó. Não. Dourado. Vamos ver o cabelinho. Ah, gosto desse aqui, ó. Não tem ruiva. Ah não, mas esse... Não tem ruiva. Não, mas eu gostei desse aqui. Estilo de vida. Tá, manchas na pele, saudável. Deixar meio suave. Compleição Brilho saudável. Cadê? Aqui, brilho saudável. Deixa mais ou menos no meio. Um, dois, nada. Sardas, nada. Verrugas. Verruga eu não gosto, eu acho meio estranho. Nada também. Manchas. Deixa eu ver aqui. Manchas, se eu não me engano, é nada também. Deixa eu ver aqui, galera. Manchas é nada. Cicatriz, eu não gosto. Cansaço. Não gosto de deixar também. Maquiagem. Base. Vou botar um pozinho de arroz, né? Blush. Aqui, sombra. Aqui, delineador. Gatinho, batom. Borrado não. Ombre. Queriam que fosse preto. Só fosco. Ah, tá bom. Deixa forte. Aí. Fechou o personagem, galera. Assovio. Tá bom. Atributos: vida e fôlego. Não, fôlego dá pra upar rápido. Olho da morte que eu demoro pra upar. Confirmar.
Fine. Go and get your picture took. Bring your hands up onto your chest.
E mais uma série iniciada no canal. Boas-vindas. Deseja saber mais sobre Red Dead Online? Joga a introdução para aprender controles e recursos do jogo. Bom, vou fazer, galera, porque aqui no canal eu não fiz, né, da outra vez. Eu consegui pular, e então aqui vai ser pulado também. Bora lá, né? Penitenciária Cícica, ala feminina.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens and staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving! You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out in Valentine. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah! I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
We weren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education. Good day, gentlemen. Oh, don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, man, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us.
Ó, ver personagem no estilo. Direto veneno agora.
And you better get on this
Siga a
horse.
pessoa desconhecida, beleza. Para guardar sua arma alocada na seleção rápida, aperte 2 vezes. É mais fácil fazer isso aqui. Na seleção rápida, tá. Aí vem aqui e aperta X. É, não tava alocada mesmo.
It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. Yeah, I waited on them moving you some weeks. I can wait a while longer. Hey, come on, ride with me. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way.
Olha, já comecei bem,
6
galera.
months at Sissica Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, it doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I'm right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course. You will listen to my mistress first. Spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. You've been away for a while, so we'll help you get set up in the world. And if you want to accept our offer, you can. That's more than reasonable. And freedom out on the range can wait a few moments longer, can't it? Good. As soon as we're done, you can find your old posse. Or try and start a new one. You'll have money in your pocket to go to the store with. And there'll be chances to make more, if that's what you're after. And chances to raise hell, too, if you feel you're in the need of them. Okay. We haven't got far to go now.
Vontade de dar tiro nesses animais, galera. Vocês não estão ligados.
Just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse.
Ah, mudou o local. Vou amarrar o cavalo onde? Na árvore? Ah lá. Falando que só pode ser aquele ali. É.
Been a while since you saw a hitching post, huh? This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell her?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Beleza, vamos explorar as opções do guarda-roupa. Chapéus. Ah, galera, não... Sei lá, esses chapéus são muito estranhos, mas vou deixar só pra... Depois quando eu pegar meu cavalo eu tiro. Deixa eu ver aqui, coletes. Sem colete... Galera, vou deixar preto. Tipo, é pra começo, né? Camisas. É bom deixar essa aqui por causa que vai terminar e vai estar frio. Pô, gostei desse suspensório aí, acho bonitinho. Vou colocar. Luvas. Dá pra colocar? Dá. Equipamentos para armas. Não dá pra colocar. Calças. Rebitadas. Nossa, galera, lembra quando eu comecei no Red Dead, na minha conta principal? Galera, eu peguei e fiquei, se não tirei uns 4 meses só usando calça rebitada. A macacão eu não vou colocar. Bota. Galera, me responde uma pergunta, por que a bota a gente calça e a calça a gente bota? Não faz sentido. Aqui e só, fechou. Serve agora a roupa finalizar, beleza. Vai finalizar o bagulho.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. See, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. but you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce her to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Aperte seta para a esquerda para abrir o menu do jogador. Beleza. Acampamento e propriedades. Acampamento. Selecione o local do acampamento. Definir local. Acampamento pequeno. Só dá pra ir pra algum lugar. Só dá pra ir pra um lugar. Vamos para lá.
Madam, while Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Beleza. Aperte. Ah, galera, eu gostei do assovio dessa conta, desse personagem aqui, ó. Da minha outra parece um homem assoviando. Bom, rapaziada, ó, é 3 da manhã, o galo começou a cantar já. Bom, rapaziada, eu vou estar encerrando o vídeo por aqui, né? Já deu 22 minutos de vídeo, eu vou estar encerrando o vídeo por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado, tamo junto, é nóis e valeu, falou e fui. Até o próximo vídeo, tchau, tchau!